This is Rocky Romero, and it's my pleasure to introduce you Mike Thiessen from Kakkuro Suite. Mike, welcome, and thank you for joining.
Thank you, Rocky. I appreciate the opportunity to speak with you today.
Excellent. So let's get started. I wonder if you could share a little bit about your business. What is your business?
So Kakkuro Suite is a suite of software products focused on small to mid-sized corporations. We are a ERP for small to mid-sized businesses. The tools consist of CRM, project management, accounting, inventory, reports, and dashboards. And we can mix and match, or we can use, or companies can use the whole suite of products. We have a combination of all of that mix, kind of using the different products and finding success from that perspective.
Excellent. Well, very good. So I'm curious, who's the right audience, or who's the right contact or connection for you?
Sure. So we really talk a lot to director level and above. Sometimes, if it's in a smaller company, a lot of times we'll be interfacing a lot with owners or partners and that type of thing. But as we kind of move into some of the mid-size to a little bit maybe small enterprise, then we will deal with more director or VP level and that type of thing.
Oh, I see, Mike. So with all the experience that you have, I wonder if you could share a story of someone or business, someone that received tremendous value by working with you. What would that be?
Sure. So Mike, I can think of several, but I'll just kind of focus on one. So we've started working with a microbrewery maybe about 5 or 6 months ago, and they were doing a lot of their processes on multiple systems, and also as a lot of companies, they start out in spreadsheets and that type of thing. So and they needed a good way to track the costs of their brews and all their products and that type of thing. So we were introduced to them through another customer, and we kind of sat down with them and really understood what they were trying to accomplish. And so they are using inventory, accounting, CRM, projects, and reports. And what we have done, so inside of project management, we also have asset management. So they can pull inventory into that project as assets, and then they can start tracking the costs of those brews, so they really know when we need to purchase and that type of thing of new product, and what are we selling the most of, and those types of things. And so it's really kind of helped streamline their business, and also help them become aware of where they're spending money, and where they need to focus a little bit more on certain aspects of their business.
Excellent. And Mike, you've got an interesting story for Kakkuro Suite and how it came about. Can you share how you came up with that name, Kakkuro, and what does that mean?
Sure. Kakkuro, I came up with this name. I bought the URL, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. And I was shopping for one of my grandsons in a toy section of a store, and I saw the word Kakkuro, and I'm like, oh, I wonder what that means. And I looked it up, and it meant logic puzzles, and so I said, you know what, that's a really cool name. So I looked up the URLs, and it's spelled a couple of different ways, and the way we spell our business name, Kakkuro, was not taken. So I took the URL, and I think it really resonates well as to what we are trying to help businesses do, because we are trying to help them logically think about how they should run their business and that type of thing. And because Kakkuro means logic puzzles, they kind of really fit into bringing all of those disparate systems that companies use and bring them together as one. And so that's kind of what we focus on, because we're all working in our business, and our business is always a puzzle to multiple people within the business. So kind of providing some transparency, across systems and that type of thing. I think it really resonates and helps people understand where they're at with their business.
Yeah, I can agree with you, Mike, that obviously all businesses have fundamentally a puzzle that they need to solve, and you're an instrument and a component that you could help them solve those puzzles. So, Mike, I want to thank you so much, but I'm curious, how can people get a hold of you if they wanted to?
So they can either at support@kakkuro.com or mike@kakkuro.com, or they can call me on my cell, which is 913-488-8986. They can go to our website. It's just, kakkuro.com, kakkuro.com. So there's a lot of different ways, they can reach out and connect with us.